What's up, guys? Today I want to talk, or tonight I want to talk about happiness, and I want to talk about emotions, and I'm going to tie them in together, and I'm going to go into why I think that so often as adults we're not happy. And I'd also like to suggest that even though most of the people that you see in life, most of the adults are not happy in general, they don't seem happy, I would suggest that actually happiness is the normal state to be in, the state that we can all be in. That happiness is not something that's just for the happy few, is that happiness is absolutely accessible to all of us. And that the only reason that we're not all happy is because of the way that we're living. And the way, importantly, so I want to mention two things in this video, and two things that have helped me enormously, because I was not happy in the past at all. And I'm becoming happier and happier. And these are the things that are having a massive, enormous influence on that. So the first thing, the most important thing, is cultivating my relationship with my inner world, with my emotions, and what I call clearing the emotional well. So as emotions come through, so this is actually the reason I would say that if you compare an average child to an average adult, the energy of a child is very light and playful, and the energy of an adult usually is like much heavier. I don't think that it needs to be like that. I think the reason that I really strongly feel that the reason that as adults our energy tends to be heavier is because we are blocking our emotional well. So emotion is energy in motion. It is, as it's designed, as the human emotional system is designed, energy is supposed to come in, it's felt, as it's felt, it releases, and then it's gone. Emotion, energy in motion. Except what tends to happen is that we experience an emotion, and if it's something that we like happiness, for example, then we allow ourselves to feel it. But with so many other emotions, mostly the uncomfortable ones, we tend to suppress those emotions. We tend to not allow ourselves to feel this. Like, how many times have you experienced something you don't, like an emotion you don't want to feel, and then you found yourself going to Instagram, going to a cigarette, a drink, or whatever? I've done this many times, and so I know that I know I know very well what it's like, and I know also that when I was doing that, I was keeping myself from being happy. I was just putting energy into that well. And so with the well metaphor, right at the bottom of the well is happiness. And it's like there's always joy and happiness in your well, in everyone's well. In the center of your heart, there is a well. And inside that well, there is joy and happiness, always. Except the more we suppress energy over life, over our lifetimes, which in our society is just kind of normal. And it's not even spoken about that much, but it's just what happens because we're not taught about emotions, and we're not taught how we're supposed to use this system. And so we tend to suppress emotion, more and more emotion. The more life we experience, the more things we don't like experience, the more trauma, the older we get. If we're not if we're not learning this and practicing this, we tend to stuff the well. And so then the more we stuff the well, the less access we have to the joy and happiness, and the more our energy tends to be heavy. So if you compare a child does not suppress emotion. If a child is angry, it will scream. If a child is happy, it will express its joy. If it's sad, it will cry. And that's super healthy because then the emotion comes in and it leaves and there's no emotional residue. And so the emotional residue is really a big, a massive factor that contributes to unhappiness, because you can't be happy when you have all this stuck energy and emotion inside you. So the most powerful thing, the most effective thing that's helped me, that is helping me to be happier, is embracing what I feel, and even encouraging the things that are still in the well to come up, which is not a comfortable process. And at the same time, it's not a comfortable process because the things you put in the well are the things you didn't want to feel. So by definition, when you clear the well, you have to feel that stuff for it to release. By definition, it's not going to feel good. And at the same time, the alternative is you just live with your well blocked and you're unhappy. And so it's a choice, really. And I would say that clearing the well is very much a worthwhile process. Number two thing that is helping me a lot is doing what I love. And this seems almost too obvious. Like, obviously do what you love, but I don't feel like we do what we love. I feel like so often we do things we don't necessarily even like that much. And the things we love, so often we have excuses and reasons for why we don't do them. I don't have time, I'm too tired to do that which I love, which of course that which I love gives me energy. So if I'm too tired, maybe it's all the more a reason to do that, because it's like recharging myself. But we have reasons and justifications for which we don't do that which we love. And then, like, why are we here on earth? On top of it, why are we here if it's not to do that which we love? Like, I would say we're here to enjoy our time, right? And so I think it only makes sense. And at the same time, for a long time I was not doing the things I loved. And it seems a little bit like weird now. It seems almost ridiculous, because why would you not? But, and I'm sure there are still things that there are still things that I love that I'm not doing. But I am doing more and more the things I love. And I'm finding that the more I do the things I love, the more somehow, the more I'm enjoying my life, which is like, well, that's weird, but obviously. And so that's number two, that's like massive for happiness, is do what you love. Do those things that naturally resonate with you, the things that you do spontaneously, that you don't do for any other reason than just you like doing them. Like whatever it is for you. And yeah, so that's it. Two things that I found have helped a ton when it comes to happiness is cultivating your relationship with your inner world, meaning embracing your inner world, embracing what you experience within in your body, and clearing the well, because the more you clear it, the less energy is inside you, the lighter you're going to naturally feel. And number two is start doing more and more of what you love, and like let go, like fuck those excuses, because they're bullshit. They're always bullshit. And just do what you want to do. Just do, like, just because it's fun, or just because you enjoy it, just because it's interesting, whatever it is, just do that and fill your life with the things you love. That's it.